All right. Hi, Victoria. Congratulations on making the cut for your
Thank
grade
you.
10 interview. How do you feel about that?
I was actually surprised.
Oh, surprised.
Yeah.
How come?
I don't know, because I didn't have that many, like, clubs or, like, activities I've done. I mean, I've done, like, a few, but it wasn't,
Okay.
yeah.
So before we get started, we asked you to come up with a list of different monthly designs for the SAC board because that's going to be one of your responsibilities as grade 10 rep. So can you just walk us through what you did and explain it to us?
Okay, so I have a few themes, but regardless of the themes, I feel like we should add other components to it, like a place where students would, like, have their thoughts and comments about previous events or anything that's happening in the school, whether it be the weather or an opinion. So it just shows that we care about their opinions and views. As well, we should also have, like, personally, I'm very interested about the arts, and so I feel like there should be a place on the board where it has, like, artwork and poems. And also, we should have a school survey just to help us to improve events and suggestions for future events. Okay, and to my themes. I have a specific theme. It's not really monthly. It's like an iPad theme. So the board will be resembling an iPad. And so this is just a really, really rough sketch, but it'll look much nicer. And
Can you just hold it up for us so we can...
That does not.
and just walk us through it.
okay, so this is the board, and so it will be resembling the icons on the iPad. Like the date would have the icon of the date, and then the text messages place will be where we have the students' quotations and their thoughts. The memo pad, which is on the iPad, which is gonna be displaying like school updates and reminders, and then photos of people in school and like previous events, and contacts place. The contacts would be information about the teacher and their websites and their emails, and so that's the iPad thing. And then for each month, we should also have like a social networking site as our theme. So there'd be like Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, Tumblr, those things. And each theme would be displaying the same components, but just in a different format. And this is just an update of the calendar that we have. And we should also take a theme that, I'm like stumbling. Because every month SAC holds a big event. So I feel like we should have a theme that relates to that. So we'd have a theme to work around with, but we'd be advertising the event as well. So it'd be like killing two birds with one stone, as they say. And yeah, so like Valentine's Day.
Feeding two birds with one grain.
Sorry, yeah. And
We don't kill birds on Saturday.
yeah. And so I know that Zach is holding a Valentine's dance next year. So I feel like our board should be like all about like it's gonna be like red and pinks, and of course. And the artwork that will be displayed will be related to love and Valentine's Day, of course. And the students' opinions would be about the topic of love and that stuff. And yeah.
Okay. Now that we've got the ball rolling, I wanted to ask, why do you want to run for student council? Why, personally?
Personally, I have experience of being on SAC, so I feel like last year I have experience and I've attended many like workshops, so I feel like I have the skills for it, so I could bring that skills to the group. And I'm very creative, so I can think of ideas, and I like to incorporate art with everything I do. And I just feel like I just need to take leadership this year. Like last year I've done so much, and I feel like this year I haven't done as much, so I feel like I just want to put in some work and have my opinion, and the role as grade 10 rep would be the voices of grade 9s and 10s. And so I talk to my diverse groups of people in school, so I feel like I'll be like the best voice for our grade.
Am I asking the next one? Okay. So what is one event that you enjoyed a lot this year, and how did you participate in it?
Well, I wasn't sure if it was supposed to be a SAC event or a school event, but the one I'm talking about will be the one where I went to the social justice workshop at York University.
Try and keep it to a SAC event.
Oh, SAC event. Okay, sorry.
I should have been more specific.
Okay. It was Pink Day, And it was really fun because I got to talk to different people, and I was manning the hair station, so I got to like spray people's hair. It was just really fun, and I got to work with a group.
Was Pink Day? I don't think Pink Day was a sack
Oh,
run
was
event.
it?
Not this year.
Oh, sorry.
It's usually run by Pink Club, but that's okay. They usually get support from us.
Yeah. So SAC event. Niner Day. Grade 9 day. Sorry. Okay.
She called
Insulting
herself a
yourself.
Oh, okay. It was really fun because I got to meet new people, of course, and it was just a fun day.
Okay.
Okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So you know you're not going to be choosing your partner for next year.
No, yeah, I know.
You're going to have to deal with whoever you're stuck with, whether you like them or not. So let's say, just picture a scenario in your head, that you do not get along at all with your partner. You just don't cooperate. How will you manage to get along with them, and how are you going to, complete your responsibilities for student councils?
Well, I mean, I would try to get to know them better, regardless of like if I don't like. I'm obviously not trying to work around them, like with what I don't like about them, but I'm gonna work around that. I'm gonna get to know them better and actually feel comfortable talking. Try to feel comfortable talking to them, and then we would go over our strengths and weaknesses as the project's handed to us, so we know who would work with what because of our strengths. And yeah, we just talk it out and try to bond.
Okay. And one last question. How do you plan on raising the profile of student council? You're allowed to be as specific or as broad as you want with your answer.
Well, obviously we had to advertise, and so I can better help inform the grade 9s and 10s and hype them up about these events and spirit days. And by that, it will increase the sales and increase SAC's audiences. And I feel like we should try to go around like events that people will be interested in, like on Battle of the Grades. I feel like a lot of grade 9s were interested in the soccer game I was having outside, while there was like Formal Friday where not a lot of people were interested in. So I feel like we should try to work around some other people's opinions and what they're interested in.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that about sums up the interview, so thank you very much for your time.